Collective. Tap in. Listen, we are talking about Reclamation. I'm talking about Reclamation Collective. Tap in. I'm talking about something that's like big dog energy. I'm talking about big shift energy. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Collective, a lot of people not gonna like this. A lot of people around you gonna be standing at attention, trying to figure out which way to go. They're gonna be searching for a way to try to bypass you, to try to get into your energy, to try to redirect you. And I'm telling you right now, Collective, what's been stolen, what's been silenced, what's been slept on, it is now coming back into divine order. Collective, tap in. I'm not playing no games with this conversation today. We are methodically breaking down what is going on, what is being surrendered, who is benefiting from your silence, like what the shift is in motion that's going to change all of this up. We're going to talk about your rightful claim, and at the end, we're going to talk about the verdict. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Because when we talk about divine order, when we talk about putting things in perspective, when we talking about lining up everything so that the outcome can be what is in your favor as a chosen, as a collective, as divine feminine, divine masculine, we've got to talk about what the verdict is. We got to talk about what the reclamation is. It is reclamation time, Collective. Put it in your collective dictionary. Remember when Maxine Waters said, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. We are reclaiming everything, our energy, our time, our process. We are reclaiming what we put out there into the world, our language. We are reclaiming our power. We are walking in our purpose. We're reclaiming our purpose, and we are reclaiming our new purpose. We are stepping into this. This is episode 4 of your breakthrough era, your breakthrough season, Collective, in the breakthrough series. My name is Cass Young Crown. I'm an intuitive and prophetic speaker, and sometimes I use tarot just to complete and start the conversation, but it is never a way to look into the future, because only God can do that, baby, not me, Collective. And you know what energy we're going to take in today as we talk about reclamation off the wall. Oh, this is one of the best albums ever in the history of the world, Collective. And I want you to be off the wall. I want you to be as bold as Michael Jackson was with Off the Wall. I want you to be as intricate as Michael Jackson was with Off the Wall. I want you to be as intricate as him wearing a zip-up sweatshirt under the white jacket, baby, okay? We are stepping into Off the Wall reclamation season, Collective. Oh, within our breakthrough era, within our breakthrough season, Collective. So we're going to go deep into it. If you are new here, hey, welcome. If you an OG, let me know in the chat. If you are new here, let me know in the chat. Let me know where you're from. I love each and every one of you, Collective. Thank you so much for being here. So without further ado, let's get started. So, Collective, let's talk about what has been taken from you, because we really need to name the situation at hand. Oh, automatically 6 of Pentacles. Whoa. Looking at the 6 of Pentacles with the 8 of Cups. So, Collective, I'm seeing just with this energy right now, a lot of you have been feeling like your time has been taken away from you. I feel like a lot of you feel like where your environment has been taken away from you. Maybe some unsafe shifts happening here. Maybe you're looking at where you are and you're like, nah, I can't be here anymore. Maybe there's actually, some of you are feeling like there's a delay. Whoa, that just came to me. So a lot of you are feeling like there is a delay. You've been asking, you've been wishing, you've been hoping. Hey, Travis, you've been really putting yourself into what it is that you desire and what you want. You feel like there's a delay here. Let me tell you something. It's time to surrender that. It's time to surrender that. You are entering your breakthrough of divine timing, of divine order. And I really, Collective, what I want you to take from this entire message more than anything else, Collective, is that what you have gone through, no matter what the severity of it is not lessen your value. Even though the world will want you to believe that it does, even though the world wants you are never late, you are always on time, baby. Tap in. Even though the world wants you to, the world Society wants you to believe that your value is cheapened because of what you've gone through. And I'm here to tell you that society don't even know what the heck they talk about right now. Can you tell? Have you looked outside? Child, society is a ghetto. Tap in. So this Six of Pentacles is absolutely calling you to recognize where your drains are happening, because that's what's being taken away from you. It's also asking you to take a detour. Whoa, Six of Pentacles, big time detour, okay? Because it's almost like when you in your Pentacles energy, that means grounding, right? That means understanding your direction. That means following your north node, not just like with Cups where it's emotion, not just with Swords where you're just thinking about it, and not just with who's the other one? Swords, Cups, Pentacles, and oh my gosh, Swords, Cup, Pentacles. What am I missing, y'all? Shoot, how could I possibly forget that? Swords, Cups, Pentacles. What am I missing, y'all? And I do this all the Wands. Woo, thank you, collective. My goodness, how could I forget that? Not like where the Wands, where it's a spark within you, but it's actually your movement, collective. Tap in. I told you we about to be off the wall today. So this is, thank you, Leslie. I had a straight brain fart right there. Thank you so much. That lets you know that I'm always in the message and not in the cards, baby. Tap in. So listen, when we're talking about what has been taken from you, the detour is going to shake the movement up. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you multiple times throughout this live stream, there are going to be people who are not going to like you by the end of this realization. Tap in. I said this energy is reclamation, collective. That means taking back what was taken from you. That's talking about taking back what was stolen from you, or detouring and letting these people know, letting the environment know, letting the energy know, letting the devil know you can have that part. Woo! Now that's the heftified detour right there. To know that something powerful was taken from you and you've gone through the motions and you said, you know what, you got it. That is an ultimate surrender. Now we talking about straight divine intervention, divine order, divine purpose. When you are able to say to the enemy, oh, see, you took a part of me that I felt was necessary. You can have that. It's now time for me to reclaim another part, a better part, a more healed part, and understanding that I will probably never get that back, and it's okay. It's discarded. It was never meant for me to have. Because if it was, God gonna make sure it circled back around to me, collective. Six of Pentacles energy is absolutely telling you that. Understanding what was taken, understand what must be surrendered, and being okay with the collective. I know it is hard. It is not easy when you work so hard for what you have and somebody comes in and infiltrates that part of your spirit, that part of your soul, that part of your hard work. And you got to say, you know what? You got it. You can have it. I'm not even going to fight you for it. Collective. Six of Pentacles is saying it's time for a detour, baby. It's time for a detour. And understand that at every given moment, you are guided by the ultimate light. That you ain't scared, collective. Oh my gosh, I really do like this. I feel like there is an injustice being shifted here, collective. Whoa. My goodness, I feel like there is a huge injustice. Somebody is about to get a confirmation. Somebody's about to start. This injustice energy, there's a correction happening here. There's a correction happening. Six of Pentacles energy, as I'm channeling this understanding. As I'm channeling deeper into this message, collective, with the Six of Pentacles, I'm also looking at the Diamond. There's a correction happening. There's a truth that's being walked towards. You are relieving a particular pressure. Y'all know how the pressure cookers, like when you relieve the valve and it goes, right? Like that's the release. But what's inside of the pressure cooker is something that can be enjoyed, a life that can be had, a food that can be a nourishment. Whoa, we talked about nourishment yesterday. We talked about spiritual nourishment yesterday. And I feel like collective with this Six of Pentacles, when we talked about what has been drained, what has been delayed, what the deceptions were, now we're talking about a major detour. You shaking the game up, collective. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be people by the end of this realization that are going to absolutely despise you. Hi, Paula. Nice to see you, baby. Woo-wee. I love this for you, collective. This Eight of Cups is all about not just moving forward, not just seeing the difference, but understanding that what was taken from you might not ever be replaced with that exact thing. But when you build better, when you understand what's shifting beneath your feet, when you understand that the movement, that the path that God has carved out for you is bigger and better than that, you won't ever wonder why you tripped over in the first place. And I know the reason is because you want to see the justice happen for you, collective. I have said this once and I'm going to say it every single time I remember to say it, that sometimes you're not going to see people receive their just due. Sometimes that's a conversation between them and the Almighty, and you might not be a spectator of that sport. Oh, but there will be signs. There will absolutely be signs, collective. Oh my gosh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about who is benefited. Now that we kind of name what the shift is, now that we kind of name what has been taken from you, you know what else, collective, as I'm thinking more about what has been taken from you, I feel like more of you, not a lot of you, more of you are starting to understand that you are just freaking tired. That you just tired. Some of you are just sleeping. Some of you are just sitting. Some of you are just like, I don't even want to try right now. And it's even more pronounced at this point in your life because we're going into a season where the days are getting shorter. The nights are coming sooner. So you're going to feel like hibernating. This, I'm telling you, baby, this is not the way that you are shifting, the way that you are detouring. It's not going to be a hibernation for you. So you got two things working against you. You're spiritually exhausted, and the days and the weather is not supporting this. You are going to have to fight through it, collective. Tap in. I'm talking about this is the perfect season. Whoa, the way that this information is downloading for me right now. This is the perfect season. Look, and I'm looking at the word change right now. This is the perfect season to get a schedule in order, collective. You know what? I'm going to post about that in my in the Crown Circle where I do my weekly briefings. If you are not a part of my Crown Circle, you better get with the winning team because my weekly briefings are on a whole nother level, baby, okay? I'm going to talk about that in my weekly briefings. I might actually make it a live stream instead of something that is written, collective. I'll decide on that tomorrow. Nevertheless, collective, never the freaking less. What is being presented to you? The evidence that is being presented to you is this. That there's a major change happening. You thought that for a while here that there was injustice happening. You thought for a while here something wasn't sticking for you. You thought that there was a delay. You thought it wasn't working out for you, collective. That is not the case. There had to be some movement out of your way in order for things to start moving, collective. And I'm telling you, looking at the Ace of Cups right here, Ace of Cups with the Eight of Cups. The presentation had to be powerful enough to move you, collective. And if we're talking about what or who benefited from it, collective, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody that wasn't on your team benefited from you being in a space of uncertainty, not knowing which way to move. But I'm telling you, the reclamation is happening for you, collective. There's nothing else to it but to do it, as my grandma used to say. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, that's the detour. And you don't need to be scared. You know what else, collective? I'm finding that a lot of you are moving out of fear-based actions. Tap in. A lot of you are moving out of fear-based actions. A lot of you are recognizing that you got to be in alignment, that when you live in fear, the outcome is a one that should be feared. And you guys are just like, no, I'm not going to live in fear. You're going to push past that. And I talk about this a lot here, and I'm always going to remind you, Will Smith did an amazing think piece about fear. And he was talking about his first time skydiving. And he said how high up he was, his nerves were kicking in. He was absolutely terrified to jump, even though he's connected to somebody, that's done this for a long time that will be guiding his way down. And he said, it's you in the door. It's nothing else out. It's nothing else. It's just you in the door, and you got to push through that threshold. And Will Smith said once he got out of the plane, he was like, wow, this is actually a nice ride. I actually like being here. And collective, this reclamation season is asking you to take that ride, to jump out of that fear-based mindset, to say, I am worth more than staying in this position where people are using my energy, using my healing powers, talking bad to me, talking about me behind my back. I can't hear it, but I know it for sure because that divine power is letting me know that's what's happening. Collective, your intuition ain't been off yet, collective. Now you probably ain't never listened to your intuition until recently, or you hate that you ignore your intuition, but your intuition ain't never been off, collective. You felt what you felt, you heard what you heard, you see what you see. Period. Look, Ace of Wands. So when we're talking about who benefited from it, everybody who operated in your shadows, everybody who knew your shadows and operated in those, that's who benefited from it, collective. And I need you to say right now, in this reclamation season, I am calling back my energy. I am calling back my power for divine order. By God's grace, by God's love. I'm asking you to say it out loud to yourself. When Maxine Waters said reclaiming my time, that was judicial for a reason. We're talking about spiritual jurisdiction. Woo. That's what I'm talking about, collective. Because what they talking about, they ain't talking about nothing. Okay? Yeah. We don't even know who these people are. Straight aliens. I'm telling you, these people operate, the people that benefit off of you, they are sorcerers of illusion. They are sorcerers of manipulation. They are sorcerers of lies and false alignment. My goodness, straight false alignment. You can't operate in this ecosystem. And you're going to start noticing when people show up for you or show up to you, whether or not they can operate in your divine alignment ecosystem. It's going to be a lot of people that can't hang on to you, collective, even though they want to. And it's going to be apparent. Why? Because when you start reclaiming your energy back, when you start reclaiming your time back, collective, you actually start putting into place the foundations, the roadblocks, the roadways for people to access you in real time. We always talk about the power of the tongue. We always talk about the power of the spoken word. But when it comes to putting yourself in divine alignment, when it comes to co-creation with God, when it comes to your prayers, you want things to happen instantly. It takes just a little bit of trickle down. It's a trickle down spiritual economy of what happens in the spiritual realm and what happens here. You got to be off the wall with it, collective. Woo-wee. Straight aliens. I don't like that energy. False alignment, manipulation, a bunch of users is who benefited from it. Look, Five of Pentacles, yeah. A bunch of losers left out in the dark. They thought they knew. They thought they had an understanding about what you were doing, about where you were coming from, collecting. I'm telling you, in your reclamation season, baby. I said in your reclamation season, when I said detour, when I said turning things upside down, I meant it. I meant it. They up here trying to read hella books about the psychology of you. They up here putting into Chat GPT and talking to Chat GPT. I got a friend that does this and does that. And because they a bunch of aliens, because they a bunch of weirdos, because they just a group of straight up illusionists, straight up manipulators, everything that Chat GPT gonna tell them, they gonna feel like they right about. But what they missing is the soul of it all. What my man Big Worm say is the principalities of it all. It's time for you to go off the wall. It's time for you to tap into your human nature. Because when we're talking about aliens, we're talking about people who are misfit. In your alignment, they're going to show up as people who don't have human nature. They're not going to be compassionate. They're not going to be loving. They're not going to be understanding. They're going to be the antithesis of all of that. It is going to show. Woo-wee. Aliens. Ace of Beakers trying to figure out the formula. They will never be able to figure out the formula. You call it the principalities. You got to do the hand with it. You got to do the hand motion with it. And what this say? Contamination. Yeah. So when I'm talking about this isn't a revenge for you, but people are going to try to make it seem like it's a revenge plot. You want to know why? Because the tides are turning against them. When you reclaim your power back, when you reclaim your energy back, when you set in motion divine order, or you create a landing pad for divine order, people are going to take offense to it, baby. Ain't nothing else you could do about it. People are going to be offended that you love yourself more. Oh, baby. People are going to be offended that you love you more. People won't be offended that you love God. And I keep saying that, and it's the truth. People are going to hate that you started a relationship with God. People are going to hate that you're going deeper with God. Yes, thank you, Leslie. It's this right here. The principalities. People are not going to like that you are stepping into your title as a crowned divine feminine, a crowned divine masculine, a crowned anointed, a crowned chosen, a crowned child of God. People are not going to like that you stepping within that title, but it was one that was christened upon you. That's why every time these negative Nancy's have stepped into your circle, every time these raggedy, foul mouth, stank breath, okay, long toenailed, uncouth, C-O-U-T-H, because they can't spell it either, came into your vicinity, they was off kilter. They was lean with it, rock where they couldn't quite lean into where you was at. What you doing? Your mindset. Tap in, collective. They were a true contamination. A bunch of aliens, a bunch of contaminated aliens. Now, my goodness, how you contaminated and the alien? Choose a struggle. Woo-wee. What else we got going on here? Because we're going to dig deeper. Listen, we're talking about who benefited from you allowing your energy to not be called back to you. That's why I said this is reclamation for you, collective. Tap in. Seven of Pentacles with what? The four. Yeah, I'm telling you, they are trying to take in your essence. These people survived off of you not stepping fully into your authority, collective. Tap in. Tap in. These people up here cooking up all types of ideas to get you off track. And I'm telling you, collective, they're going to send testers to you. They're going to send testers to you, collective. It might be somebody dropping up in your text messages. It might be somebody picking up the phone to try to call you. It might be somebody sending a smoke signal out. You might see some signs. Somebody might send somebody else to try to connect with you. Whatever it is, I'm telling you that when you draw that line, your essence is going to be missed. They will sit up here and be in the dark. And you know what's crazy about a collective? You know what's wild about all of this? It was times when you had to sit up in the dark, not recognizing all the wealth around you. It was times you were sitting in the dark and you couldn't even access the wealth around you because you had other barriers to block to barricade through. So all type of blockages happening with you. You got blockages from your family. You got blockages from your job. You got money blockages. You got trauma blockages. All these blockages that you had to bust through. And you looking at them like, yo, you could actually do the same, son. Tap in. But because you are a natural healer, collective, because you naturally want to give people to heal, you don't look at this process as one where you're trying to get over on people. You don't look at this process as one where you trying to hurt people. They do. They do. Ooh-wee. My goodness. So who benefited? A bunch of illusionists. That word just keeps coming to me. Bunch of liars and deceivers. Who else? Clarify the rest of this message, please. Oh my goodness. Yeah. With the Knight of Torches and the 10 of Books. Yeah. And you know what, collective? Let me tell you what this sneaky illusionist is going to do, collective. Because people and environments in your circle are not going to like the fact that you are reclaiming you. You're reclaiming everything about you. Your time, your money, your energy, your life. Your life, collective. People are going to do this. And this is the manipulation and the misuse of who you are. They're going to absolutely going to run the play of who you used to be. They're going to run the play of who you used to be, not understanding who you truly are, collective. My goodness. 10 of Books with the Knight of Torches in reverse. And it's the Knight of Torches, baby. So these people are so deep in trying to figure out why you are disconnecting from them. Why it's not even that you're disconnecting from them, it's that you're just reclaiming yourself. The season of reclamation within your breakthrough season is going to make it seem like you're cutting everybody off. And it's going to be your own mama that's going to show up in this illusionist energy, in this manipulative energy. It's going to be your own spouse. Oh, did I say it out loud? It's going to be your own spouse that's going to show up in this illusionist, manipulative, misuse ass energy. Talking about, well, you used to do something like that, or you used to want to do more than that. You reading a whole chapter. It's more than closed. The chapter is gone. I'm so sick of people misusing the collective story to shame them into staying into a space that does not heal them. That is a contaminated mindset. It is filthy. It is filled with lies and deception. And this is where you really need to be like, you must not know about me. You got to be off the wall with it. Because they want to be starting something. And they got to be starting something. Okay? And you got to turn around when they want to be starting something, and you got to let them know, listen, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed your baby. You gotta spit that MJ poetic justice on it, because it's not going to be used towards you. Whew. My goodness, I can't stand. And so I know somebody in this chat right now is dealing with opposition, with pushback. And to be clear, collective, you reclaiming your time, your decision happens instantaneously, right? But the outcome of it, the flow of it, it takes time. It does. It's just the way the world works. It's just the way it works. It takes time. But I tell you, collective, when you start to see the playbook of these manipulative liars, look, Two of Pentacles, trying to reach the key to who you are, trying to implant thoughts. Oh my good. And you know what? I'm looking at this right here. Do you see the comment on what's this? The left side of the screen? It might be the right for you. I don't really know how this is showing up for you. But do you see this comment right there? Tell me why, y'all. Come down a cast hole with me, okay? About a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I'm driving home in the car, like straight just, I'm driving home on the highway, and in the sky, I see this sparkling, like it looked like a jet. It was sparkling in the sky, just going hundreds of miles an hour. It was so much that I had to pull over. I literally was like screaming in the car, like, why aren't other cars stopping, seeing this comet in the sky? Girl, it wasn't no damn comet. It was Elon and them, okay, going into the sky. It was SpaceX. But the way that it literally sparkled in the sky. And I moved over. I got footage of it, crown circle. If you would like for me to post a short for you, I absolutely can. And I'll put it in the community. Okay, tap in. I'll put it in the membership. But when I just saw that comment right here, it reminded me of how everybody was looking at it and continued to drive. But those who look at this marvel and able to pull over and look at the journey, those are the people that you want in your winner's circle. Oh, baby. Those are the people that you want. Those are the people that are going to see. Everybody going to see you. Everybody going to see you. But those that pull over and cheer you on, those that are amazed and marveled at how you made it, collective. Oh, baby. That's the real key. And they going to want to know, how was you able to sparkle and shine? How was you able to come to this without my help? What part of it's the God in me that they miss? Collective, if you are watching this video and you are receiving a part of this message, make sure you double tap this screen. Make sure that you love on this. Share it. Share it with a friend. Share it with yourself. When you share this video, it lets YouTube know that this message is resonating. Tap in. Ooh, wee. My goodness. I get frustrated. I get upset. I have to take a moment sometimes, collective, because my goodness, when I think about the injuries that the collective has taken when they are in false alignment with aliens, with people who don't belong in their circle. And when I say aliens, I'm talking about just strange behavior. Shit, it could be absolute aliens from other spiritual dimensions that don't belong here, freaking demons. But when I think about the injuries that you have taken over time because you truly just wanted to help people, because you thought you were doing the right thing, and it just placed you in false alignment, it does something to me. It hurts, collective. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this video. It hurts. It hurts because when we think about the time that it takes you to recalibrate, we're talking about years. Years of time to recalibrate who you are, what you do. Some of you are fighting right now. Some of you are in the thick of spiritual warfare. Some of you are in the heart of spiritual warfare. Some of you are going home at night and all you could do is drop your bags from work and pray because so much energy has been just engulfed on you. Some of you are just sitting in the car crying. Some of you are begging and pleading to God, please release these people from me. Collective. When I think about the injuries that you have taken, when I think about the fact that you could be a wounded spiritual warrior inside of the battlefield right now, baby, that do something to my soul. I want to scream for you. It's not easy. It's frustrating. When you have been placed in a path where you are using your God-given gifts, your sacred services to heal people, and people take that and they use it. When people take that and they beat upon it. Whew. It just does something to me. It does something to me, collective. But it also provides an opportunity, even through the darkness. Even if you are at the cliff, even if you at the cliff, collective, the first thing I want you to do is double tap that screen. The second thing I want you to do is recognize that you have an opportunity to do what? To take a detour. And sometimes the wildest detour you can take is to go off the cliff. Oh, because they scary behinds not going to follow you, collective. They scary behinds don't know that God got you. These aliens don't believe in God. They don't know what they talking about, collective. I'm talking about you and trusting God. These people are not going to continue to use the collective the way that they have and hurt the collective the way that they have. Who I'm talking about you. It is a mini season within the breakthrough season. It's the season of reclamation in this. Y'all, I know my neighbors probably like, girl, what's she in there doing? I'm in here telling the collective that they do not have to be a part of an abusive environment where people just want to manipulate and cause confusion to be representatives of the devil. No. I want you to say it loud with me right now. Reclaiming my divine path. Whew. Oh, Leslie. I love you, baby. My goodness. The shift in motion for you right now. I'm just going to straight channel this message. The shift in motion right now is one of reversal. The shift in motion right now is one of reversal. It's gotta be. It's a correction. It's a return. When you are on your divine path, when you are, when you have, when you know, when you feel, when you see, not with this, but with this, when you see what it is that you're meant to do, collective, the shift is the awakening. This is a breakthrough. You got testimony in the chat right now. Say, I feel seen, I feel loved. You right, tapped in, I shared. Hearts. I'm seeing hearts come across the screen. You're liking it. All of that is a part of the testimony. It's the collective testimony. Collective. My gosh, I want to say so much. I want to say so much, and my mouth can't move as fast as this channel messages. God, please allow just a moment to breathe. Type a 3 in the chat if it's okay if I take a sip of my water. Whew. Thank you. My goodness. The shift in motion right now is the awakening. And the awakening is going to have you looking sideways at everybody that's next to you. I'm going to tell you right now, collective, if you are in the midst of this awakening, if you are in the midst of this realization, if you are understanding that there has been an injustice, there has been a loss, there has been a lie, there has been a misdirection. If this is you right now, the shift is the awakening. Recognizing that you're even in that is an awakening. Recognizing that you are, let me tell you something. Sometimes people are so deep within a fear-based mindset, limiting beliefs. Sometimes they are so deep in an environment that is not conducive to their spiritual growth that they don't even know that they in some BS until a veil is lifted. And they recognize they truly in the middle of some chaos. Collective. This is happening for a lot of people in the Crown Collective, where they recognizing, whoa, I am literally a chosen child of God in the middle of a spiritual fight. And that's where they got to get their systems in play. What's the part of your systems? Prayer, journaling, eating right, walking, doing things that bring you peace, even if it's 5 minutes of breathing in and out. Making sure that your mental health is on point as much as it can be. Building your support system. My thing lately has been flowers. Buying all the flowers. This whole place looks like I run a flower shop. Tap in, collective. I'm telling you, collective, when we talk about the awakening that's happening, a lot of times the awakening is simply recognizing that you are in the middle of some BS. But once you recognize that you're in the middle of it, it's time to create order out of chaos. Dark femininity, dark masculinity is a real thing. Whew. The crown sits no matter what. The crown fits no matter what. It's time for you to make the decisions, collective. This is a season of authority, because in order to have a breakthrough, you must claim it, baby. It's a part of the reclamation. Double tap that screen. Double tap, like this video if you are ready, or if you already have talked about or claimed or accept that you are in a season of reclamation. Collective. It's your rightful claim. We reverse into sender. We send it back. We sending it back. We are sending it. I can't even say any other words. The only thing that's sending it back, sending it back, sending it. I can't even say it fast enough. We sending it all back. Return to sender. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. All What Cat Williams say? All you deviants will be exposed. And that's what's happening here. So when you go to the shift, when you start to feel things shift and it gets a little nerve-wracking for you because it's new or because you ain't been here in a long time, I want you to reclaim your power. I want you to say it in the moment. I want you to bring attention and awareness to it. The power is within the tongue. I want you to say, okay, I'm in the middle of this right now. And I know this is some BS. God, please grant me the eye and the strength to get through this storm. Tap in. Airbender out this joint. Okay, airbender. Tap in. This is a season of breakthroughs, birthrights, and blessings. And all the month of October is a season of, it's my breakthrough series. All I'm talking about are the points in which breakthroughs show up. And reclaiming your energy, your time, your power, so that it shifts the divine order. Oh, baby. They don't know who they messing with. They really don't know. They think they know. Me and my homegirl back in the day in high school used to say all the time, they know, but they really don't know. Oh my gosh, collective. I just feel the shift right now. I just feel like some of you have just had a moment where you recognize that it's something going on right now. And you got to deal with it. No more hiding. No more going into your turtle shell. If you are in hermit mode, it's time to come out. Come out. It's time to recognize that being inside does not allow you to reclaim your time. And when I say inside, I mean like hiding. You don't got to hide. You could be inside or be outside. You could be inside and still be outside doing what you love to do. And not allowing people to have access to you in a way that's going to set you back. Ain't no setbacks. My goodness, collective. Whoo, I feel the power. Thank you, God. I feel this power. My goodness. Let's see what we are claiming or what we are giving up, collective. Oh, I just saw the truth come out. Oh my gosh, what's this? Yeah, giving up seasons of disappointment. It's no reason for you to be disappointed. There is no I'm telling y'all, the download is coming so fast. Double tap this screen, y'all. God, please grant me the clarity to give this message appropriately. A lot of you have felt defeated. Wow. The fact that I even said illusion earlier, and then this card has disillusioned on it. This is nothing but a confirmation that a lot of you are coming out of a disappointment season. A lot of you are no longer going to allow this energy to let you down, to allow this information to let you down, to allow people to try to get you out of your vibe. Who they think they are, collective? What do they think you're doing? 4-4 is what I see on my screen. Tap in. Double tap the screen if you are here. What's hiding behind here? Balance. It's all about not just finding a balance, collective, because it's so easy to say, let me find a balance. You've got to find balance in your life. In order to find balance in your life, baby, you got to get some people off of the scale. Did y'all hear what I just said to you? I said in order to find balance, you got to get people off the scale, collective. It's too many people coming on your side weighing you down, okay? You like this. Wait a minute. I'm trying to grab on. Hold up. Wait a minute. No. It's time to start get your ass the hell up off of my scale. It's time to take, listen. I was about to pick up this candle and bust him upside his time and bust people upside the spiritual head. What you doing over here? You over here literally bringing me down. Useless weight. Tap in and testify, Leslie. Travis, you good. You okay. collective. Talking about people be saying, oh, you got to find a balance. And girl, you in the middle of spiritual warfare talking about, girl, how to find a balance. It's time to start kicking people off. It's time to start asking people what you're here for. And that's real. That's real, collective. You got to get out of the fear-based mindset and start asking and start reevaluating people, start requalifying people. Listen, this government give away trillions of dollars a year, okay, on some BS. But when it comes to helping the people, the citizens of the world, of the nation, they ask you to requalify, don't they? You got to fill out a whole nother application. You got to give your social security number. You got to give your how much money you make a year, how many people up in your household, what the color of your skin is, what the content of your character is, what color your piss is. They're going to ask you all types of questions. And you know, if people want to be in your nation, if they want to be in your circle, if they want to be in your energy, they got to requalify, baby. It don't matter if you give energy over there to that person. It don't matter if you give energy over there to that environment. We're talking about that person and what they doing in your life at that moment. And that's right. You going to deny them. Y'all can't deny it. We a straight rider. You don't want to fuck with us. I didn't even bleep that word out. It just came out. Woo, must apply to qualify. That's how you find a balance. You start by looking at your 3 feet in front of you. I say this all the time. You ain't got to change the world, but you got to change the 3 feet in front of you. And how do you start doing that? You start doing that by double tapping the screen, and don't act like I'm not giving you a powerful word right now, collective. I'm really loving on y'all right now. Okay, all that means is that it's almost time to end. Tap in. That's all that means. How you find a balance. You're going to start kicking people off the program. That's what you're going to do. You're going to start kicking people off the program. What does it say right here? Wave of emotions. Okay, some of y'all might be feeling this right now. Some of y'all really might be feeling this right now. If you are overcome with emotion, if you are feeling the pressure, even if you just need to release something, go ahead on and scream, cry, punch the air. Do what you gotta do. But what won't ever happen again, collective? Even as you wipe the tears, even as you wipe the salt water from coming off of your eyes, collective, even if your mascara is running. For my men with those beautiful long eyelashes, because all y'all got them for some reason. Meanwhile, women putting all this mascara on and men just naturally got beautiful eyelashes. Even if your eyelashes just drip, let them. You've got to allow your emotions to get clarified. Because if you don't express yourself, whether you're journaling, whether you're speaking just out loud, however, whether you're praying, if you do not allow for your emotions to get sorted out, you're going to lean into those that strictly put you in protective mode and make you react in a way that is not conducive to your healing. Oh, baby. Tap in. Type in 1 in the chat. You know what I just said. Because sometimes when we do not check our emotions, or if we don't even know why we're feeling the way that we're feeling, when they show up, we end up acting out. And that's never healthy for us. Now, sometimes, listen, you got to let it heifer nut where you roll. Sometimes you got to be off the wall. But what I'm saying to you is that in this moment, collective, if you have a wave of emotions, let them flow. Let them get sorted out. Y'all know back in the day, it was this movie called Waiting to Exhale. Who remember that movie, Waiting to Exhale? It had Angela Bassett. Didn't have Whitney Houston in it. It didn't have Whitney. She was surely on the soundtrack. Regardless, this ain't about the movie. It's about the soundtrack, okay? The soundtrack is epic. And on that soundtrack, on the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, it was a song by Toni Braxton called Let It Fluff. And if you don't know about that song, you better put it on your Spotify or Apple playlist right now, your YouTube music playlist. Because the first thing she said in that song It's first thing Monday morning. I'm going to pack my tears wet. I don't have no time to look back. I'm looking for me a better day. Oh, what I got from that is that, listen, the movie is self-explanatory if you know what I'm talking about. But what that song is saying is that, girl, you have gone through your wave of emotions. And now that you know what these emotions are tied to, now that you know what triggers it, now that you know what's going on in your world, it's time to pack that up so that you know how to react, so that you move clearly, that you move with a purpose. Tap in. Ooh, oh, God, thank you for that message. My goodness. Leslie, you know the song? Tony Braxton did that whole album. Anyway, don't get me started on that. I could do a whole live stream based off of that album alone. Whew. My goodness. Tap in, collective. Look, big change. Butterfly. That damn near matched the butterfly in my hair. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in you. A reading rainbow. Tap in, collective. The change is here. And that's really the rightful claim of it all, right? The rightful claim of it all is that the change is here. Tap in. That the transformation is or has happened, even if the transformation is here first. It's always here first. But if your realization just happened, that's the start. It's the start of something beautiful, the start of something wonderful. This is the restoration of your dignity. Woo. This is the transformation and the reclamation of your voice. So many people tried to stomp out your voice. So many people tried to lie on your voice. Collective, tap in. No, we're reclaiming all of it. We are reclaiming the promises that we made to ourselves. We are reclaiming the promises that we made to God. And we are going to walk in our divine purpose. And the reason why, is because we are in divine order. Tap in. The enemy don't know nothing about that. The enemy don't know nothing about that flow state. The enemy don't know nothing about packing your tears and finding a better day. They still lost in the sauce, depending on you trying to get you to behave in a way that helps them. We're not helping them. I said what I said. Look, I'm looking at the enemy talking about corruption. Oh boy. Splitting the deck. Got generation. And this is the verdict. We're going to just channel this message off of one word, generation. Tap in. Type a 3 in the chat if it's okay if I take another sip of my water. Because as we channel this message, collective, we're going to end with a bang. We're going to end with a bang, collective. Because really what just happened is a major shift. Thank you to everybody who's just now tapping in to a powerful spiritual message. My name is Cass Young. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker, baby. All these messages are coming from the soul, from the heart, and from God, baby. If you like the word that I'm spitting, please make sure that you share this video and subscribe, baby. And if you feel ever so loved to donate to my tea, water, and coffee, go ahead on and drop a cash app. Go ahead on and drop a donation or join the Crown Circle Collective. Oh my gosh, we have so much fun in there. That's right, I'm plugging myself. Because if I don't, who will? Besides Travis. Generation Collective. Here's the verdict. Here's the verdict. Every last one of us wants peace. That's like a goal, right? We want peace within ourselves. And the thing about peace is that many people within the collective, now let me shift you for a bit. We think that in order to have peace, everything around us must be peaceful. Oh, let me say it again. Many people in the collective believe that in order to have peace, everything around us must be peaceful. And that is a lie. That is a lie. Everything in the world right now is not peaceful. Even when I look at the crucifixion, oh, I'm going there. Even when I look at the story of the crucifixion, everything that was going on around Jesus was chaotic, especially because it was directed towards him. Thank you, Leslie. Oh, Leslie. It was directed to him. You don't got to be religious to understand the power of this story. And I never forget what changed my perspective a long, long time ago about the story of the crucifixion was KRS-One. He's a rapper, Knowledge Reigns Supreme One. And he said, people talk about this event that happened, this monumental event that happened, not understanding that Jesus had a command of the fifth dimension. He was able to go in and out, knowing that he is with God, that he is fulfilling something that is bigger than him, that is much bigger than anything. I'm not saying that that's you, but what I am saying, collective, is that understanding that peace, no matter what's happening around you, can be achieved. Even when you're in the middle of spiritual warfare and you don't feel like you could go anywhere. That's something that is a birthright to you. It is something that is inherited. It is something that is universal. So when I see the number 7 and I see generation, I need you to understand, collective, that this is so much more than this moment of today. It is so much more than that. When you choose to be in alignment, when you choose to have the breakthrough, when you choose to find the balance, when you choose to have the recognition, when you choose to honor yourself, when you choose to honor your purpose and walk in your divine path, baby, you are setting the pathway for generations to come. You are breaking generational curses. That is actually what's happening. It is bigger than just today. It is bigger than just this conversation. It is so much more. The power that you have within you, collective. I need you to reach up to the sky. And I need you to accept your divine assignment. And know that you were built for this. You didn't make it here for no reason at all. You didn't just show up in this world for nothing. Collective. Whew. I see this word generation. And I think about my own lineage. You guys know I talk about my grandmother a lot on here. I haven't talked about my grandfather, but my grandfather, my uncles, my great-grandmother. I talk about the lineage that has been instilled in me. I talk about the fact that my great-grandmother was born on a plantation, baby. Let me say that again. My great-grandmother was born on a plantation. She literally was limited. She could not read. She could barely write. Yet what was instilled in her through her mother, her great-grandmother, her father, her great-grandfather, it lives in me. So if you like, okay, generation, let me tell you something. You might not even know the drop of blood where you came from. You might not know your family. I know I got people in here that have been adopted. I know I have people in here that have truly been abandoned by their parents. Tap in. What does that mean? That means that without even a blood navigation, you know that you truly belong in this divine crowned center. You are not absolved of this conversation. This is for all of the Crown Collective. My God, this is a word today. Travis, how am I doing, baby? Woo! To be infiltrated by generational spiritual energy, knowing that people survive for you to get here. Whew. And knowing that you are a survivor for the next generation, baby, the generational just connection just does something to my spirit, baby. Oh my gosh. Woo! Paul said fire emoji. I'm trying to tell you, hi Bridget, hi everybody. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I love you. If you an OG, hello, hello, hello. I love you too. Don't make me bust out the Barney song. Ma'am, you are not. First of all, God bless you, because I already know. I'm not going to say your name because people might watch the replay. But the fact that you testified to that lets me know, and hopefully you were by a great family, but it lets me know that I'm talking to the people I'm talking to for a reason. And that when people use the phrase generation, sometimes people don't have a space to connect back to. But you know you chose it. You know you wearing a crown. You know you here. My God. I see 50-50 on the screen. Tap in. Woo. The shift is, because that's the message of the day, y'all. The shift is that this major turn of events within the breakthrough season is reclamation. No matter where you are in your journey, whether you're still in the middle of spiritual warfare and you fighting for your life, baby. First of all, you're going to win. Second of all, God bless you. Thirdly, I'm going to keep you in your prayers. And fourth, you're going to win. I said that number one. With number four, you're going to win. So whether you're in the middle of spiritual warfare collective, or whether you picking up the pieces, new subscriber, thank you. The fact you hit that button just means so much to me. It takes a lot. It's not easy to just say, oh, I'm subscribed. Like, thank you. I really appreciate that. Whether you in the middle of spiritual warfare, baby, or whether you picking up the pieces, or whether you sitting back chilling, minding your business. No, sorry, you looked around and I couldn't believe it. I swear, I stared. My niece, go listen. However you are and wherever you are in your journey, you get to reclaim your story. You get to reclaim your identity. You get to reclaim what worked. You get to reject what did not work. You get to allow people to think they won, only to see you as only to see you as a shooting star. They only caught a glimpse of you. Whoa. Now they got to pull over and see you. Whoa, I know that. I know that person. You don't know it. Except for the fact that I'm taking off. Whew. Collective. It's repossession. It's a stick up. We repossessing all our energy, all our power. And I'm so here for a collective. Woo, Leslie, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all. I got to come down from this. I got to go to the beach after this collective. My God. Woo. The final word before I get up out of here, collective. The final word is, in the words of my grandmother, handle your business. That's the words of my grandmother. Handle your business. BIDNESS. Can somebody type it in the chat for me? Handle your business. No matter where it is, handle it. And let people know you didn't come to play, especially with your spiritual life. Because what happens in the spiritual realm is a reflection of what's happening within you. And what I said yesterday, what you consume is what you create, is what you get. $56.56 is what I see on my screen, collective. Before I get up out of here, let me just say this. I love you. I know I say that after every live stream, but it's true. And what I just experienced today was such a powerful message. You guys know I never plan what I'm going to say when I come on here. Never. So all of this comes directly from God. And it takes a lot of energy to make this message come to life. And I thank you so much for being with me as we grow the collective, as we grow Cast Young Crown, as I continue to grow this community. The biggest thing that you could ever do for this channel is subscribe and share this video. I don't even say like anymore. I appreciate the likes, but when you share this video, it lets YouTube know that there's something amazing being cooked up over here. Oh my God, it smells so good. It just lets YouTube know that something. I had to ground myself for a minute, y'all. So I really have to do that, because I'd be so like, my energy is just, that's me reclaiming my energy from the cosmos. So you guys, hi Ola. So you guys like loving on me by sharing this video, by liking this video, however you got here. How did you guys get here? Were you guys just scrolling and you were like, oh, what's she talking about? If you were just scrolling, say scroll. If somebody shared this video, you saw it, hit whoever shared it. Like, let me know how you did find this message. I would really like to know. Any house cleaning I have to do? No, collective. The message I want to give you is that reclaim. Oh, really? Just scrolling? Tap in. Praise God. But all this, I was taking a stroll. Thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much. Hoo-wee. God led. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. You guys don't even know, just looking at that just lets me know that I'm reaching the right people. And I thank you so much. I thank you. I can't say that. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to do the Mary J. Okay. Not going to cry, but guys, happy scrolling fine. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys so much. New OG subscriber, new subscriber, kind of in the middle subscriber. All of you are special to me, and I cannot thank you enough. Yes. Love of heart of Christ and all with peace and blessings. Yes. Amen. Amen. Thank you. And you know, Miss Betsy, if you're new here, I want to just share this with you guys. Thank you so much, Travis, for sharing the video. Travis knows this. Leslie knows this. Some of my OGs know this. I am new in my walk with Christ. Okay. And I got baptized last year, and I'm still on my journey. I'm still on my walk. I'm still seeing like what the popular opinion is versus what the true studies say. And you can imagine like what my conversations with God has been like, using tarot, using cards. And what I always like to say before I get up out of here is that these cards are not God. These cards don't give an answer to nothing. The ultimate decision is always with God. And the prayers that you have enact spiritual legislation with God so that your divine path and divine order can be set. Tap in. And you guys can imagine just how many people come across my channel and be like, oh, she has cars, she's a devil worshiper. And I'm just like, no, if you guys only knew that the power of speaking, the channel messages come so fast to me. This just helps me organize my thoughts so that I'm able to speak with y'all. But you saw it in real time what it is for me. And I love you guys for understanding where I'm coming from always. And it's always from a place of healing and love. Again, if you are new here, let me just tell you, my name is Cass Young Crowns. I'm an intuitive prophetic speaker, and my goal is to just love on you. I mean, I have a whole mission statement, but honestly, it's to love on you. I'm going to get out of here. I have to go to the beach and kind of ground myself. So I'm going to take Coco, who is probably looking at me crazy. Yeah, here she is. I want to say hi, Coco. Come here. Come here, boo-boo. Come say hi. Say bye, Coco. Ew, you stink. That's right. You was rolling around the grass yesterday. So, all right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget to be off the wall. Don't forget to live in your truth and your purpose, and always walk with your crown on. Bye, guys.